Okay, our next speaker is from Loyola, New Orleans, and Coach Cador, if you would come up and introduce our next speaker.
Oh no, this is great. Hi everybody, how y'all doing? Super excited to be here. Thank you so much. One of my athletes said it best. Decatur has been treating us well, so I hope everybody is in agreement. We've been all killing it out there today. I know y'all didn't perform today, but good luck to everybody in the room. Extremely grateful to be here. I remember getting the email and they're like, all right, which athlete are you going to go up there and give the privilege to honor not just the team, the sport of cheerleading, but just Loyola? And I immediately thought of Gabbi. Gabbi is amazing. She went to Dutchtown High School. I'm sorry, I'm already making you cry, but per usual, we got this. Deep breaths. Wow, my phone is like typing everything that I'm talking up here. But yes, she went to Dutchtown. She's been an athlete, an amazing student athlete her entire life. Always been on the honor roll. She's been doing cheerleading. I have everyone write letters to themselves at the beginning of each year, and she just shared that she's been flipping upside down for 20 years, and I'm pretty sure everyone in this room just knows how much goes in and out of the sport. Also, when she was in high school, she also ran track. Late Ricky Hill was the one that recruited her right before, I had the honor to take over the team. I know he's looking down. He's been very, very proud of you and here every step of the way. But she attended Loyola for undergrad. She's currently a graduate student. She is going to be one of the best attorneys one day. I'm hoping that I won't have to call her, but I know that she has my back. And if y'all need anything, go ahead and book Gabbi, because she means business on the mat, in the classroom, about her family, her friends, the sport. You are well-rounded. Recruitment is a lot. If you don't know, it's being in like 1,000 different relationships. You don't really know what it's going to be. You're just hoping for a well-rounded student athlete, but it's always more than the skill. It's about their integrity, their character. How hard are you willing to push yourself mentally? Because as we all know, I'm a cheerleader myself. The sport is way more mental than it is physical. So I really appreciate all the things that you do for our team. Some days it's tough and you're like, Coach, you all right? And I'm like, yeah, we got this. And you're like, yeah, we do. We got this. So thank you for being that encouragement. Thank you for being the backbone of the team. Last year she got injured and she looked at me and she's like, Coach, I got another year of eligibility, right? And I'm like, yes, you coming back. So thank you so much for just thinking that. You're bright in the classroom, on the mat, you mean business. Hopefully you maybe have some clients out here, so I got your back, always rooting for you. But I'm just very, very proud of you. I appreciate everything that you do. You're an amazing captain. I can't wait for this next chapter. You'll be walking down the aisle soon. We're waiting on that. But I'm very, very proud of you. I know you're going to go up here, and if you need me, I'll be here to pat your back. But God got you per usual, and I'm so proud of you. Everybody give Gabbi a slow clap to the stage. Let's go, Gabbi. I love you. You got this. Thank you.
You tell me this.
Hello. Hey. Okay, so I'm going to apologize in advance because I am so emo, y'all. So emo. Literally, I drive an hour at least once a week, and I boohoo cried the whole ride home from New Orleans because it is just my life. I love Loyola, and I love Loyola cheer so much. And it runs very deep in my soul. I remember 5 years ago yesterday was my signing day to Loyola, which is insane. That Facebook memory popped up on our way here. And, yeah, I don't know. So sorry. I'm trying not to cry already. So I graduated high school at Dutchtown, the class of 2020, and moved into my freshman year dorm in the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. I spent majority of my time my freshman year in my dorm room. If I wasn't in my dorm room, I was at the gym at cheer practice, and then right back to the dorm room. Right before our competition season started that year, half the team caught COVID, and you're within a foot of them. Well, you have to go into quarantine too. So the executive decision was made that my freshman year, we wouldn't compete. And I was so sad and heartbroken because we had a routine and we were doing very well, and it just didn't work out. I busted my tail that summer. I had gotten a bunch of new tumbling skills. I had spent a lot of time over the summer on the phone with Coach Ricky, making plans, talking with recruits that he had been talking to come to Loyola. And then the fall of my sophomore year, my life flipped upside down when 2 weeks after we got back to campus, Hurricane Ida was coming to hit South Louisiana, and we had to evacuate campus. I was living in an apartment at the time in Kenner, and I made the last-minute decision to leave at like 8 p.m. when it was expected to hit throughout the night. And seriously, thank God that I left, because 2 days later I returned and my entire roof and apartment building was crashed. Everything I had owned was gone. I only had my school book bag and my Vera Bradley duffel stuffed with clothes from the weekend. We were out of school for 2 weeks because our gym and a few other buildings on campus had some structural damage, and the city needed time for power and road blockage and all the things. 2 weeks later, we returned to campus. It's a Monday. I get a GroupMe message at 8:30 a.m. reminding us that we have tumbling class that night at 8:30 p.m. I make it to my 9:30 class. It was ancient philosophy. I remember it like the back of my hand. I went home after my first class. I got a text from our assistant coach saying that practice would be canceled, and that instead of practice, we would be having a team meeting at 10 p.m. on campus. What I didn't know is Coach Ricky that morning died of a heart attack in his office on campus. It had been so much in such a short amount of time. I really didn't know how to take it. It was probably my biggest battle with depression and anxiety. It was the first time I took counseling seriously. Sorry. I'm so thankful to the people at Loyola. Christina, my trainer, she was my second call after Ricky when my apartment crumbled. And she helped me out with a lot, and me and her, we pretty much stuck together after Coach Ricky passed away. I was so broken. I would go to practice at 6 o'clock in the morning and just cry the whole 2 hours, nonstop, just the whole time. And our tumbling coach at the time, he ended up taking over the team, Todd, helping us out. And I remember one day he pulled me to the side and he basically told me that I needed to keep my head up, and that one day that this would all blow over, and that he's up there looking after me, and what he doesn't want is to see me boo-hoo crying through my 2-hour cheer practice of that one place that was originally my sanctuary, my peace, my favorite place to be, surrounded by my favorite people. And it was just a constant reminder of what could have been and what passed. But I made it through that year, seriously, by the grace of God, by my teammates, Christina, Todd, Tiffany, our assistant coach that year. And I made it through. And Coach Ricky's saying, he sent it on every text. It was his liner at the end of his email. It said GFW, and it stands for Go, Fight, Win. And I have taken that into everything in my entire life since he told me about it. Go, do new things, see new people, have new experiences, fight through adversity, fight and persevere, fight for what you believe in, and win. Win for yourself, win for the people around you, win, win, win. And I hope that you guys can also take in GFW too for yourselves and for you personal, whatever you're going through. And yes, I love cheer and I love Loyola, and I am so emo and emotional that this is over and that I have to be a big girl and not wear cute skirts and hair bows anymore. Switching it up to a pantsuit and a briefcase here in a few months. Yeah, so I am very excited. I am accepted into the class of 2028 at Southern in Baton Rouge for law school. Thank you. Thank you. I want to be a criminal defense attorney in Louisiana. That's been my dream since I was a little girl. And I came here and I set forth a plan for myself. And I fought through adversity. I fought to persevere. I fought for what I believed in. And here I am winning. I'm a Bachelor of Science. I have a Bachelor's of Science. In May, I'll have a Master's in Criminology and Justice. In 3 short years, I'll have a JD. And yeah, it was so worth it. Whatever you're going through right now, keep fighting. It gets better. And if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm always here. Thank you.
Hey, one more round of applause for Maddie and Gabby.